published 1730 Est, the 22nd of November 2017, updated 1730 Est, the 22nd of November 2017. There is outcry throughout horse racing over racist and homophobic comments made by a veteran journalist on his subscription website. James Underwood, 89, stated his abhorrent views in the latest edition of European Racing Breeding Digest. In response to the British Horse Racing Authority setting up a diversity in racing steering group, horse racing bodies reacted by cancelling subscriptions to Underwood's toxic publication and ceasing all contact with him. Horse racing has condemned the racist comments made by journalist James Underwood, but executive director Will Lamb emailed Underwood to tell him they would be alerting the whole industry to his unacceptable tirade. Lamb wrote, "There can be no place in our sport for such appalling views. Respect and inclusivity are integral values of British horse racing. These statements are patently racist and homophobic. We will not stand for, nor turn a blind eye to such comments." On Wednesday night, Dinosaur Underwood offered a woeful explanation for his bile. "I was trying to get from one subject to another," he said. "I realise now that I got it wrong, but I come from a different age." England's record run scorer Alistair Cook, more of a rugby aficionado than a football one, revealed his support for Luton Town during the Ashes build-up. Yet the opener has claimed previously to be a fan of another League Two side, Colchester United. Alistair Kirkwood said he was a Luton fan, despite previously saying he supported Colchester's TalkSport commentary team, who have exclusive radio rights to Everton's dead rubber against Atalanta in the Europa League on Thursday, can expect a frosty reception at Goodison Park. There is still a good deal of angst there about TalkSport pundit Joey Barton's criticism of the club, including the claim that caretaker boss David Unsworth is too fat to be a manager. The station had to apologise for an early erroneous allegation by Baton that chairman Bill Kenwright blocked the signing of a striker last summer. Joey Barton can expect a frosty reception when he visits Goodison Park with TalkSport. The ballyhoo around the first test of the Ashes being staged at the Gabba, the Aussies' historic Brisbane fortress, exposes what a blunder it was for the ECB to start the 2009 and 2015 series at Cardiff's Sophia Gardens, which has never been suited to Test cricket, let alone an opening Ashes battle. At least the first test of the next Ashes will be at one of the proper Test grounds: Lords, the Oval, Headingley, Old Trafford or Edgbaston. England and Wales Cricket Board blundered by picking Sophia Gardens as an Ashes venue. The longer Eddie Jones's intense reign as England Rugby Union head coach continues, the more it becomes obvious that his tenure should end after the Japan World Cup in 2019. The Australian's exhausting, dictatorial style is suited to one term and no more. Jones says he will be heading to the Caribbean to cricket when his 4-year contract expires, and the RFU have stated they will mount a global search to have a successor lined up by Jones's departure date. Former England assistant coach Andy Farrell, who has done so well with Ireland and the Lions, should be the strongest contender. England rugby coach Eddie Jones' dictatorial style is suited to one term and no longer golf, rugby union, tennis and cycling, four sports that have benefited enormously from the popular Giles Morgan being head of global sponsorship at HSBC for 12 years, should be concerned about partnerships with the bank now that Morgan has departed to set up as an independent sports consultant. New marketing chief Leanne Cutts is expected to have a vastly different approach to sports sponsorship. Ryan Giggs and his class of '92 colleague Paul Scholes are in Vietnam launching a football academy and collecting ideas for the Salford City ownership. Premier League Productions are filming the trip for overseas coverage, which might help Giggs end his long wait for a managerial role.